All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast L.A. skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and our home team. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway in Southern California.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. 45 to Mike. Yo, 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 yo. Leo. 13. Check 13. Check go.
On 1st and 10, Stacy rolling to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him. But instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll go option to the short side. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Set, ready? 10 Tucson. 45. Hey, pick your game up. Keep gripping.
Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Throwing on 1st down, Stacy. And this one's incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Let's go.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stacy finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucks' 45-yard line. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
45. Hey, seam 6. I'm going to run you over. 45 the mic. Go. Hey, Sam off. 26. Go.
Off play action. Stacy.
Oh, it was there.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Damn.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Keep it up. Protein spill. Slam. Stand. Now.
Here's Gordon. And an alley to run. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stacy. And it's complete. Henry. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Check. Lucky.
They try to jet sweep with Nelson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the right hash and a bit of a tight angle. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Winston and the Bucks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Move in. 56 at the mic. Exit, exit.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. And that's the first connection, the number 1 overall pick in 2015, finding the number 7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
Winston now to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First down, Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Black 25. Right there, 56. That's right, baby.
On 3rd down, Winston. That is caught. It's Perriman.
That boy's scared to do anything.
It leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board.
Trying to figure out why we didn't have no pass rush on that. The damn dudes wasn't in the game.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least
like,
they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the
Got the damn
observation
best
there
D-line on the
because
game,
points
and
on the
the
board
motherfuckers
very
ain't in the
positive
game.
for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I figured he was in the zone.
That one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Yeah.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got X3.
Go back to the play.
Slam. Yes. Hey. High
Thank you.
7. 55.
To throw again. Stacy caught by Nelson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
We got to step it up. Watch twist. 6-6. Pull it high. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Get it.
Off the play fake. Stacy. They'll roll him out right. And a throw
I didn't get enough time.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Take it in at the 22.
Got him.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Bucks will get ready to go on offense.
Look what is going on with my damn defense. I'm like, everybody we want to put on the field ain't even
The
on the
Bucks
field.
offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in
we
for
stuffed
6
it. I
points.
was about to say.
They also have to remember
You
they
gonna
did
run
put
some people
points
over?
on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones.
Yeah, we know all he want to do is go outside. We got that wrapped up.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a
Tell him,
running
you wanna
back
do something
of this
other than just run
size, of
outside?
these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Ready. Black 22. Watch the run.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And Winston lost the football.
I was about to say, they're going to bail his ass out.
Won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate.
Damn, he actually tried to run with it. I don't know what he was thinking. The ball was right there on the ground. Old dude didn't even try to pick it up.
As Pinion sends this one away. Now Austin.
Hell of a return.
Saints on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Good-ass play.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Oh, he got me.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
I saw him too late.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I saw him too late.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Off play action. Stacy.
Got him.
Complete. It's Henry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Such a valuable commodity to have a tight end who can run and get open. How about what he just did there? Worked his way from right to left across the field and found his way free.
This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Looking to throw. Stacy. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
They call this for holding.
Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
I don't know what happened on that one.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Off the play fake. Stacy. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
When you spend your first-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Get him, you got it. 45. Hey, Orbit. I'm coming for you. You mine. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. Go. Shoot.
Back to throw. Stacy. He'll buy some time right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling forward.
We in fucking field goal range.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
The holding penalty hurt us,
man. In his rookie season, this one not quite as long, but he shows off that.
Because the team isn't that good, they just fast. So he tried to swarm you.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, tried to clear him.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been. Oh,
tried to kill him.
Taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's turn that off. And then turn that off. We can do something like this.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend.
Yeah, watch him.
Right.
This is Jones.
I missed him.
Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
Because I'm almost tempted to just cheat inside,
a nice inside
on that
run.
particular.
Sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 44, Winston.
Damn.
That's
my fault.
His receiver, Godwin.
Good shit.
Touchdown.
That's my fault.
Chris Godwin.
That was a good route.
56 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point try good by
I know
Go.
what play that was. I just wasn't expecting it right there.
Apiece.
And then, of course, I had no safety help on that one, so I knew better than to
all level now.
Try to cheat. That was the play call.
Away.
I knew better than to try to cheat.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Say, that's on me. First game is always a trip because I got to get my
about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game
are so
good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And finally, he goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play there by Gordon. 41 yards.
We got it? Yeah.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They run on first down with Jackson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
My damn what's-the-name is kicking in. But all he doing is blitzing. Because he know he can't allow me to play coverage. He don't have the team for that.
Field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence.
I know when I had the Bucks in the other league.
Nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
We already in field goal range. We just don't need to mess it up.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stacy. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And that was the fuck up we didn't need.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
I should have threw it to the dude underneath.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And down he'll go at the 25. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Draw play. Winston to Jones.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Winston.
Got him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Here's Austin. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly.
No angle. You out of there.
Goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 58 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back
Goddamn
to about
right.
the 19-yard line.
Making my way around the bend. Ooh, excuse me.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next
He
possession.
likes this little
And a tight
formation.
game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head
You out
to
of
the
there.
field now, with the game
He liked that little
this
formation.
close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Get on the... No! Fuck!
Wow, that ball gets knocked free.
Bet on his
The
ass
teammate
out.
comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They go play action here on first down. And the pressure gets
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no time with this team.
The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the
We had a
that
turnover.
time.
Hindsight
And this
is
motherfucker
20/20,
got away.
Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Let's go! All that
Brown.
force and pass and shit.
Guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense making their
Oh!
Partner, I love your
Boy, he
description,
just barely
because
getting away with
hitting
him,
the
man.
home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt?
See, the thing you got to do with him, since he being hella aggressive.
The play-action pass could very well be open.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon.
That's it.
And he'll take it
You got to just hit him in the mouth.
up to the 28-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs. Play
That's all you got to do. You just got to hit him in the mouth.
That's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Down.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now.
Good punt.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. 12 yards on the return that time.
Gonna get you.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I'm trying to get him with this trap. If I can get him to bite on it. But we just got to be careful when we run it. Because we done gave him a touchdown already. Cost of it.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't.
Thank you.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch 54. Watch run. 49, check 49, check 49. Check. Hey, alert 3. Watch twitch. Hey, lock it.
It'll be there. I know it will. We just got to make sure that we do it right.
Throwing to start the drive. Stacy.
I didn't even see him. But I got to remember, he's just going to blitz me all game.
David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
And that's fine.
I
didn't see him.
Sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start.
But we know
right
he just blitzing all game. He don't have no other strategy.
Really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage
just dump it
goes
off
to the defensive player.
He ain't got nothing else.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, but all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
I trust him. Let me see what type of matchup they give me, and that'll determine what I do. But I trust him. Come on.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, Haywood!
I don't think he got it.
Back to throw. Stacy. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's out of bounds.
Goddamn right.
To the 10. 18 big yards on that.
Told you, he ain't got nothing else with the blitz. That's it.
Nice job, nice patience right there.
He got Banana Republic, that's what he got.
Let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
I'm ready.
That's it. All he got to do, that's all he got is blitzing.
They hand off to their big tight end.
Touchdown.
It in for a Charger touchdown.
Lay on the ground, give him that. Tell him, do something other than blitz, because right now, I got that.
Now to try to add the PAT.
And no matter how it comes about,
that's sold up if that's all you got.
You have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
Only touchdown on the board is costing me. So I'm like, hey, I accept my responsibilities.
And taken successfully.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on
Let
the
him
first
go.
play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the
I ain't even used all my offense.
It's a credit to
Don't
the
do it.
defense. They've kept them in it by making
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And he goes down. Joey Bosa
Don't do it. I know what you're
picks
trying
up
to do.
his second
Don't do
sack
it.
of the afternoon.
I'm
That's
begging
the
you.
second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Yeah, let him shift. That's what we need. That's what we need.
He's checking.
Another try
I'm waiting on the corner route.
Sack. Winston.
Pick. Oh, he hit me.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Yeah.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job
Where
there.
Where we at with it?
They've been very cohesive.
What they want, though?
Knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
You got him? Because I got everything else.
Third and long for Winston.
Oh, he beat me to it. Oh, he beat me to it. My own man screamed me out the way because I saw him when he cut.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior
right he beat me to it.
You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Winston now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room.
And we got him.
First and 10. Here's Winston. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll wind up getting this.
In that spot, all I was responsible for was just playing cap. Because me trying to go up and make the play, he'll break the tackle.
20 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
That boy is loving these damn bunch and trip sets, boy, I swear.
From the red zone now, Winston. Caught by Jones.
That's all.
Down on what's going to turn out
that boy is loving it. I got something for that, though.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll throw again. Winston. And Winston lost the football.
Hey, they want him to stay in the game.
It's unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
That's what they want. They want him to stay in the game.
The ball gets away from him.
Because I promise you, ain't no way in hell he's getting this many recoveries.
To do on offense, they're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Looking for Godwin. He's got him complete.
Damn! How many fumbles he gonna get back?
And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line.
They keep bailing his ass out. He know his ass should be out of here by now.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
He knows damn
well. All concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
Shit.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
He beat whoever that was on that side. That's like 3 or 4 fumbles that they done recovered, man.
Back within a single score.
I don't understand how they keep getting these fumbles back.
Extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
We definitely gonna have a talk with them after this game because we done left a lot
about 7 yards
of
deep.
plays on the field.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20.
A lot of plays on the field, man. We done left a lot of plays on the field. I'm waiting to see what he come out in.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things
I dropped it. I released my finger too fast.
Game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive.
I saw what I wanted.
Wind up incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Bravo.
I saw what I wanted.
Bring it.
Throwing again. Stacy.
Oh, I couldn't get it out of there. Blitzing ass. I got something for you.
Shaquille Barrett to put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Right there. 54.
Not really.
Right there. 54.
He's in a prevent.
From the gun, Stacy. He's airing it out for Williams.
Told you it ain't hard. He don't know how to play defense.
Touchdown.
You took the man that his responsibility was deep. I saw it the whole way. I just didn't say nothing. You was on the dude who was supposed to cover that.
They're able to widen their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive.
I done dissected what he doing.
Giving up momentum.
It ain't every game, but damn it, I got this one.
Not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Have him cut back. I want to fumble on that, goddammit.
23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's start with at least getting one. He done had a lot of gimmies. Let's start with at least getting one. Let's start there.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Of course, he got jukebox just like Gordon did.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Jones.
Got him.
And to the 42.
That's all. You ain't getting away from him.
Brought down there.
That's why I sparingly play on him, because you ain't getting away from him.
Now, yes,
you can juke all you want to. He likes
it. A good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Is he moving? I ain't even really run most of what I wanted to do on offense today.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Nowhere to escape.
You're not going to have all day. This D-line is too good.
Able to get
You're not going to have all day.
Second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Got him. I got him now. That was me. That was me. That was a user pick. Let's go.
Set up shop at the 40-yard line.
That was me.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in.
If you ain't know,
and in a big way.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Hey, he just.
His throw here's incomplete.
I'm cool with it being inaccurate because that wasn't a good pass anyway.
And it's 2nd down.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside,
yeah, I'm cool with it being inaccurate anyway. That wasn't that good of a pass.
But you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
64.
Shit, all I need to do is do this right here. Come on with it.
They try to jet sweep with Nelson.
I spotlighted y'all. Come on, block this motherfucker.
Take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
I spotlighted him specifically for y'all to block him. What y'all do? Y'all just let him in scot-free.
On the counter, here's Gordon. There he goes inside the 30.
Nothing you can do, man.
To the 27
you had me at
give him 15
4th and 3rd and whatever.
Charge your 1st down.
You're going to have to play on these dudes. You letting the computer control them ain't going to do nothing for you.
Seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And I think this
just got the damn thing, and then I lost
as he is smothered behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
2nd and 11. He's going to get this to Austin, complete.
That's all I wanted right there. That was a check down. That play was called specifically for a check down.
Nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Off play action. Stacy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I'm glad I got
so it goes
a
as a fumble,
bailout.
But the key thing,
I ain't even try to do nothing else with it.
Yeah,
I just tried to stay there, but
big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it,
flip it.
That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
He blitzing again. I hope you got middle of the field covered.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stacy. He's got it to Williams.
Yeah, that's
4
cool,
yards
man.
on the completion.
Take it to the 2-man warning, kick the field goal.
Down.
What we gonna do?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's take him out. Let's stretch him out, see what he got. I'm gonna run a little bit of my scheme that I want to run. Let's see what he got. Stretch him out.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
61, matchbox, light.
If I got enough time, I got him.
Hey, Delta. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Hey, check Mike.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stacy going deep here for Allen.
Oh, I thought I was going to get the bounce.
Incomplete, almost intercepted.
I don't like throwing those type of passes, but I did exactly what I needed to do. It was just a little chip or whatever he got early on.
Comes a field goal team now for the 2nd
Threw
time
off the time,
today.
but
this to make it
we'll take our points.
Game late. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
We did what we need to do to get the dub. Threw a pick, but also threw a touchdown pass.
Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Hey, all we know is we finna unleash the dragons on them.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
We're unleashing the
Some
dragons
people
on
like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
He didn't even get a chance to throw.
Escape and he goes down.
Hey, y'all better do something. Bosa about to have 4,000 sacks again.
Sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Check.
Hey, watch the inside seam. He trying to go there.
To throw is Winston. Now a desperation. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Told you where he was going.
Have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there. A big one. Jameis to throw it. He's going to let it fly.
Oh! They made me swipe when I tried to triangle.
The arm strength there.
What? That ain't some bullshit.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He loves this little formation.
Throwing again. Winston on 2nd and 10. Now
he got us.
And this is caught. And he's into the end
zone. Me, I'm just finna nail it.
Touchdown.
Probably have to pick up one first down. That's
Ronald Jones 43 yards. And the Bucks are able to cut into that deficit.
I think we got to pick up, what, one first down?
Try good by Gano. And that will shave one more off this lead. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be
did good today, though. That made me no difference. And do you no good switching
following the touchdown here to kick it away.
You're not going to get the ball back, so I don't know why you even did it. So, yeah, we only need, what, 1 first down? Please shift so I can run outside zone.
Drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. Now the Bucks going to
You're not going to stop me from getting first down.
As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
You're not going to stop me from getting the first down.
They keep it on the ground again. Gordon.
Call you timeout.
On the pickup there.
I was about to say, he going to call it?
The Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Take 3. 218. Chop. Get it.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
He stopped me.
Not get there as they stop.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Right around the 34-yard line. The Bucks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Come. One set. Check. 54. Right, 54. And it's going to be a long. Put up. It's going to be a long. And ready. 54. I'll go. 54. Come. Clear. Right there.
I'm going to get one of them, or I'm going to get myself.
54, Mike. Put up. Mike 5-4, Mike.
Ah, fuck it.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for L.A. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Winston. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Winston. He sets up the screen to Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the home team here, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
Good shit. Good shit.